Mike, welcome.
I'm glad to be here.
All
I'm
right.
excited to actually show people what this thing does. So, the
So,
Signal Relief Patch is game changer. It's a non-invasive, drug-free pain relief. It's basically an antenna that we've built to help with discomfort, all types of discomfort, whether it's your neck, back, shoulders, knees. What this actually does is it interacts with the body's electrical system and allows the energy that causes you to hurt or feel pain to leave your body and go into the patch. And so most people, when they stick it in the right spot, notice that it warms up because that energy is going into the patch and it literally warms it up. And usually within minutes of that is when they'll notice the discomfort going away. So I wanted to show you how to use this. You'll get that box that you have right there. You can show
awesome.
everyone that.
So, ladies and gentlemen, on screen, you'll see it comes with a nice envelope. It opens
Hmm.
up, and inside is an instruction quick guide, which Mike is going to be our quick guide. It comes with three adhesive patches, which Mike will explain how to use, and it comes with the signal relief patch.
Yes. And what this patch will do, you'll notice this patches get warranted for a year. You'll be able to wear this every day for a year. But if you want to stick it on your body, then you have to use an adhesive. And you can just buy adhesive separate, which are not expensive. You'll notice them on the website, couple bucks. But the adhesives basically will last 3 to 4 days each. And so if you're going to use an adhesive on the patch, this is how it works. There's usually a little tab right here in the corner that you peel off.
And while Mike
You'll see
explains
that.
it, I'm going to be doing mine live. So, we do this experiment together.
And then you line that top part up just with the top of the patch right there, and then I just basically stick it on right there. These adhesives are two-sided, but you're doing the one side first. Then I take this and peel it off once that's on, and that usually will just go right on the patch. I just pull it down and it's on now. And then I just use my fingers to make sure that's all over and on the patch. Then you take this and you just peel this second part off the adhesive. Sometimes you just have to grab the adhesive, David, right here on the corner so it doesn't peel up with it and stays on. And then you just peel that off. And now you have the adhesive on the patch. This will usually last 3 to 4 days. You can stick it wherever you're hurting, back, shoulder, like this. I just stick it right on my back, in the middle of my back, and just put it on.
Okay.
And for me, that's actually the best place because my back's what hurts normally. And so I
So
stick
right
that on
now,
and
I'm having some pain in my neck and it's causing a headache. So if I was to put it on, let's say I have a gold necklace. So where the necklace
hmm.
is where the pain is. Should I install the top of the signal
So I
release
would just
pad?
put the top of it right on that and put the rest of it between your shoulder blades.
Okay.
And then just see what happens. Yeah, stick it right down there and see what happens there. Uh,
So I have
and
it high
usually
enough.
before I put the adhesive on, I usually rub the patch around without the adhesive and just find the right spot because you'll feel it start to get the pain go away. And then once I found that spot, then I'll put the adhesive on and stick it.
Okay.
Because you don't know where it is, right? Menstrual cramps is a good one because you'd think that's your stomach, but sometimes for a woman, it's actually the middle of her back. That's the spot where it disappears in her stomach. So a lot of it is just moving that patch around until you feel it, and you'll feel it start to warm up, and then you'll notice a difference. But what's interesting, David, if it's in the right spot, not only will you feel the discomfort go away, but you'll get flexibility back in that area within 5 to 10 minutes. So most people, their back is hurting. They can't touch their toes or anything because it's so tight. And within 5 minutes after putting it on, they'll be able to touch their toes, which people always laugh when I tell them that. And then I tell them, okay, try to touch your toes. And they're like, what the crap? But the
Yeah.
inflammation just disappears that quick. So real simple to use. And for people that are the only thing we've ever had anyone allergic to is the adhesive. It's the same stuff they use for IVs in the hospital. And some people just, their skin doesn't like that. But you don't have to use an adhesive and you don't even have to put it on your skin. You could safety pin it to your shirt and it would do the same thing. So
So
there's
ladies,
options. And you'll notice too, when they go on a line, there's actually a foot patch that we have. I don't think I brought one of those with me, but we have a foot patch that you can just put in your insoles for any kind of foot discomfort. And we have this new back brace that that's launching in the next month that is twice the size of these and comes in a brace that you actually can just put around your waist. And that thing's unbelievable. We call it the sledgehammer internally for what, because it's like the sledgehammer to discomforts. And this is our Jovi patch, which is for women, which is the same technology, just more feminine. So
All
pretty cool
right.
stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, now you know what the signal relief patch is. You know how to install it with adhesive. You know how to install it without adhesive. And you will be able to see my personal reaction to it. But I look forward to your reaction. So, Mike, again, signalrelief.com. Is it /remarkable or just use promo code remarkable when they
Just when
get
they
there?
go to order it, they use Remarkable inside. That's your promo code. It will kick them in the extra discount.
Awesome. And then, ladies and gentlemen, leave comments whether you're reading this on YouTube or Rumble or on a podcast directory. Leave your comments so other people can see your success stories about the Signal Relief patch too. Mike, thank you for being here today, brother. We appreciate you. Any other final words to our listeners?
No, just if you know of anybody that is suffering, if you yourself or anyone you know is suffering, I just encourage you to give it a try. It has a money back guarantee. It really is in every, we're not allowed on TV to say risk free ever, no, but really, what do you have to risk on this? You get it, you try it. If it works, it changes your life. If it doesn't, you get every dime back. So I just encourage you to try it.
Awesome. And it's made in the USA, ladies and gentlemen. So to me, that's a massive win. We're employing American families. We have better standards. We know hopefully more of what's going in than it made in a foreign country. So signalrelief.com, promo code remarkable, made in the USA. Leave your comments and hopefully it works for you and to God be the glory. Thanks, Mike, for bringing the patch to us. And thanks for being here for this tutorial of how to use it.
No problem. Thank you.